Hi there, my darling Geminis. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of December the 8th, 2025. So, my darling Geminis, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Gemini, what messages does Gemini need to know for this week of December the 8th, 2025. What does Gemini need to know? Last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. So, my darling Gemini, it looks like you're being encouraged here to, maybe take a step back and feel more of the feels rather than, trying to control everything by, talking and forcing maybe something, forcing person, place, or thing, or forcing a situation, whatever that means to you. The seems that you're being encouraged here to, we've just come through this brutal Mercury retrograde. It was definitely brutal for me, with different things that went on, but I feel that the energy now is moving. We're moving through that. We're moving forward, but it's important to leave behind what happened. Do not bring into the future the crap that happened in the past. Leave it behind, my darling Geminis. And I feel maybe that's what this is saying to you, is to just, take a step back, rest, relax, recover. I mean, because your ruler is Mercury. So your ruling planet is Mercury, as is mine, Virgo. So those Mercury retrogrades can tend to affect you, Geminis and Virgos, a lot more. So for us, I think it's just or for you, I think it's just a good time to rest, relax, recover, take a step back and observe, my darling Geminis. But feel the feels. It's saying feel more, so don't allow yourself not to feel, but maybe just, talk less. That's what it says. All right, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages are coming in for you. What does Gemini need to know for the week of December the 8th, 2025? Ooh, 2 cards come out. This has been happening a lot today. We've got the 7 of Cups and the Emperor. Wow, okay. They wanted to come out together, so I brought them out together. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay. I feel like there's some contrasting energies here, because we've got, the Emperor and this is all about taking action here, controlling action, and yet the overarching energy is just telling you to take a step back. So we've definitely got a bit of conflicting energy coming in here. So you may feel you're being pulled here, or that you're not quite sure. You want to take a step back, but then you want to take the action as well. So yeah, anyway, we'll get into it. But what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off with 2 cards here, the 7 of Cups and the Emperor. The 7 of Cups is all about, being sport for choice. You can see all these cups here. And he has to decide which one to bring down into the physical plane here. They can call it the dream maker's torment, because these are all in dream world. There's good things and bad things in these cups. But, whatever dream, goal, wish, or dream it is you want to bring down to earth, you need to bring it into the physical realm. You can't just leave it in dreamland here. So you need to make a decision here with the 7 of Cups. The Emperor, this is Aries energy. So if you have Aries in your chart at all, I would say go and watch the Aries reading, because there could be a message there for you. But the Emperor is like completely opposite energy of the Seven of Cups. This is dreamy energy. This is I can't make a decision energy. This energy here is I'm in control. I know exactly what I want to do. I am controlling. So this is why I feel there could be conflicting, or you may feel that conflicting energy this week is because of these very vast conflicting type of energies, my darling Geminis. So, you can see here the Emperor, he holds his world in his hands here. This is, his world, and he looks at his world and is like he wants to control everything there is in this world, my darling Geminis. So that's why it's such a contrasting energy, because this one here is I don't know what I want to do, or I've got to make a choice or a decision here. Not really a choice, it's actually a decision. But this here is I know exactly what I want to do. I know where I want to go, what I want to do type of energy. So I feel that this could just be saying to you that you're going to have mixed, feelings this week. You're going to, in one hand, you can be not sure about which way you want to go. The next minute, you can be so steadfast and be so in control that, you're just going to smash through decisions. So I would say to you to just be aware that there could be a bit of a push me, pull me type of energy around you this week, and that I do feel more that you will be embodying this energy of the Emperor, where you will be feeling that you are in control, or that you have control over your situation here. I feel that having this control will allow you to make the decision that you need to make with this goal, wish, or dream, my darling Gemini. So I hope that makes sense, but that's kind of what I feel here with these two. That was that way. I feel with these two energies. Because then you've got the Page of Wands. So the page, if you've been watching me for a while, the pages in the tarot are messengers, and this little fella comes in to spark some inspiration in you. You can see he holds the Ace of Wands here, and it is glowing. This is inspired. He's got some kind of inspired action that he wants to take, my darling Geminis. And I feel that is part of that Seven of Cups, is that once you embody the energy of the Emperor, of taking control, it will allow you to, have this spark of inspiration. It will allow you to know what choice or decision it is that you want here, and take the action towards it. I've already just sort of told you the reading, but that's kind of what I'm downloading intuitively of this reading here, my darling Geminis. So what I feel is that, you are going to get that spark of inspiration to know exactly what it is you want to do, where you want to go, in what direction you want to go, who you want to go with, and you're just going to go for it, is what I feel, my darling Geminis, which I love. I love this for you. I love that, you are no longer going to be wondering what it is, what choice or a decision that you need to make. I feel that you're just going to get the spark. It's going to come to you. You're going to know exactly what it is you want, and take the action you need, my darling Geminis. Because then you've got the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is all about taking action. You can see she's got the horse by the reins. She's moving. She's off. She also holds the Ace of Wands here. She is galloping towards her destination, my darling Geminis. And I feel that's just how once you've made that decision, this is how your week is going to go. You are just going to charge ahead, charge forward with whatever goal, wish, or dream it is that you want, my darling Geminis. And that's sort of part of the Mercury retrograde clearing too, is where things may have with that Seven of Cups, I do feel that sort of leftover Mercury retrograde energy, that indecision, that not sure, that things aren't clear type of energy. Whereas once it clears, you take control with that Emperor, embodying that energy of the Emperor, you're going to know exactly what it is you want. You know, you're going to know exactly which direction you're going to want to go, my darling Geminis. Take action and move forward, gallop forward with what it is, where it is you want to go, my darling Gemini. So I love this for you. No more indecision, my darling Geminis. You're off, is what I feel. And I've already probably put it together, but I'll just do a recap. Like I said, I do feel that this is leftover energy from the Mercury retrograde. The, you know, not being able to decide which way. You embodying the energy of the Emperor is going to change that. You're going to take control. You're going to be in control of your world, my darling Geminis. That will allow this spark of inspiration to come in, that I know now. You know which direction you want to go. You know what decision you want to make, and you're going for it. You're taking action, being assertive, being bold. You're off. And I love this for you. So you're galloping away into your beautiful future, my darling Gemini. So I love to see this for you. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does something to the algorithm, helps my channel grow. It's free, does not cost you anything to subscribe and or like or comment or anything like that. So, but it really, what it does for my readings really does help me out. So I'd really appreciate it. All right, my darling Geminis, let's get final messages for you. Helpful people. So there may be helpful people around you. So if people offer to help, take the help, my darling Geminis. Communicate clearly. Yeah, that will be part of, I think, that leftover energy from Mercury retrograde. Communicate what it is that you want clearly, concisely, my darling Geminis. Remain positive. Yeah, you know, you cannot manifest what it is that you want if your self-talk is negative. You need to remain positive. Speak positively. Speak in the present tense. I have. I am. My darling Geminis. Very important. Wait, they say, because you've got yes. And look, the wait could just be wait until this foggy energy clears. Wait until you feel that spark of inspiration within you. You'll know when it is, my darling Geminis. Don't force this decision, choice, whatever it is. Don't force it. You'll know when the time is right to just go for it, I feel, my darling Geminis. I love this for you. So thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.